Hello, my name is Michael Mannering. I teach for LCA in London and I teach for INTI in Subang. I want to take a few minutes to say a few words about P3, the business analysis paper, what the main areas are, why students in Malaysia have problems with this paper, and how I intend to teach it. Now, the business analysis paper is two elements: a 50-mark compulsory case study and 3 25-mark questions. Now, I'm going to concentrate on the 50 markers because that's the area that causes students problems. Make a mess of the 50-mark case study and you'll have to do the paper all over again. Now, typically, the 50-mark case study is built around business strategy. Business strategy is what happens within an industry. It's about positioning and repositioning for competitive advantage. Corporate strategy is more unusual. It's deciding what industries to be in. And with one exception, your examiner has always written the 50-mark case on business strategy. Now, business strategy has 3 elements. Firstly, it has strategic analysis, analyzing your purposes, analyzing your resources, analyzing your environment. Secondly, strategic choice. Having done the analysis, you make choices. And those choices are where you are going to compete, which products or markets, how you are going to compete. Are we going to compete on cost, or are we going to try and differentiate, being perceived to be better? And strategic choice also includes the mix of ownership and control. What means and methods will we use? Is it organic? Is it acquisition? Is it joint venture? Is it minority stake? Is it franchising, licensing, and outsourcing? So we analyze, we choose, and then we implement. And strategy implementation is also 3 things. It is the content of the changes you wish to make, it is the processes of managing those change, and it's monitoring the change and the implementation. And in very simple terms, strategies only fail for 2 reasons. Firstly, because it's the wrong strategy. And it doesn't matter who implements it, if it's the wrong strategy, it will fail. However, also, strategy can fail because it is being badly implemented. Now, none of these areas are difficult. None of these frameworks are complicated. However, in January of this year, the examiner announced that he is going to add a process analysis question into the 50-mark case study. And the process analysis question will be based on a flow lane diagram, and the flow lane diagram he favors is a swim lane diagram. Now, without going into technicalities, the swim lane diagram will show a process that is being performed badly. What you have to do is suggest how to improve the process. Now, you won't have to draw the swim lane diagram. All you have to do is interpret it. Now, why does this paper cause problems for Malaysian students? Because the questions are straightforward. The frameworks you need to know are quite limited. The information in the case that you need to use is signalled very clearly. And you're not going to like the answers that I'm going to give you about why Malaysian students have trouble. Firstly, they have too many lectures. And too many lectures means too many notes, which students cannot possibly revise. And too many lectures and too many notes often results in too little understanding. The student can reproduce the framework, but they do not understand it and they don't know how to apply it to the case. Fourthly, students in Malaysia have too few opportunities to practice doing case studies under time constraints, getting them marked and getting constructive comments. And finally, typically, class sizes in Malaysia tend to be too large and prevent the lecturer from offering individual attention.